The woke left has a special affinity for sexual deviancy and perversion, and my first loser this week took it a step further. Following in the footsteps of Anthony Weiner and Hunter Biden is this woman, Susanna Gibson. By day, she is a nurse practitioner and candidate for Virginia's highly contested 57th District House seat. But by night, well, she is, or at least was, allegedly an amateur porn star. This 40-year-old mother of two reportedly streamed sex acts with her husband on a porn site for tips. The Washington Post was the first outlet to report on this story and documented the couple has nearly 6,000 followers on this porn site, which is not password protected. These videos have since made the rounds on the internet, and Susanna is not happy. Her lawyer says the dissemination of the videos violates Virginia's revenge porn statute. But I'm not sure how that stands, given the couple voluntarily live-streamed sex acts on a public porn site for money. But either way, I just hope this situation doesn't start a trend. I don't want to see any Democrat females following suit. I mean, our eyes, they just cannot take it. This snapshot of Nancy Pelosi at the beach is enough to burn our retinas irreparably. But speaking of Democrat ladies, Jen Psaki isn't too bad to look at. She's a pretty lady. It's when she opens her mouth that it all goes south. Here she is comparing human babies to broccoli and coal lumps.
Pro-life now becomes, in the words of Indiana Senator Todd Young, pro-baby. Pro-baby. Okay, I hate to break it to you, but if you call broccoli candy, it's still just broccoli. If you tie a really nice bow around a lump of coal, it is still coal under there.
Yes, Jen Psaki, you nailed it. Being pro-life or pro-baby is akin to tying a bow on crap or putting lipstick on a pig. Folks, when the leftists tell you they are anti-baby or anti-life, just believe them. But moving on to my third loser this week, perhaps not as egregious to some as the porno Virginia Democrat candidate or the mouth diarrhea from Jen Psaki, but for others, this is a real kick in the teeth. McDonald's plans to phase out their self-serve soft drink machines by 2032. That means in less than 10 years, you will not be able to fill and refill your own drinks should you brave going inside a McDonald's dining room. Now, to some, this might not seem like a big deal, but I sense a conspiracy. They don't want to entice people to come inside. That's what this is about. And they don't want to entice people to come inside because that means hiring more people to manage the inside. You know, first they took away the ball pits where many of us millennials built up our immune systems. Then they started lying about the ice cream machines being broken. And now this. This hits home, folks. As many of my friends function solely on Diet Coke from the McDonald's self-serve fountains, another iconic American institution ruined. They might as well paint the arches black at this point and get it over with. Those are my losers of the week. But moving on now to the most important topic and the most important election in modern history. Folks, TikTok serves us the dumbest filth the interwebs have to offer. And at this point, I think people just make up mental conditions or identity delusions to go viral. Like this woman who is patting her soon-to-be ex-husband on the back for being supportive of her newfound gayness. Watch.
Early this year, I came out as gay to my husband, soon-to-be ex, and he had the sweetest and most amazing reaction, and this is what he said. What did you say?
I said that I was so proud of you, and that was the bravest thing I've seen anyone do.
And now we are going our own separate ways, and we're about to put this house on the market, and that's all she wrote. Be like my ex-husband. Be that good of a person.
So I don't know that woman or that man, but by the looks of him, the hostage look in his eyes and the sounds of her, I would venture to guess he's not necessarily stoked about his wife being a lesbian, but just rather happy he can leave her and have a socially acceptable excuse beyond just her baseline annoyingness. But why on God's green earth would this woman post something like that as if she's celebrating or gloating about it? Furthermore, I hope she doesn't get a dime in the divorce because she misled him. He should honestly cite fraud and take possession of whatever she has of value, which doesn't appear to be much outside of maybe that sterling silver on her nose ring. But anyway, not the point. The point is, we have entered into a weird space in 2023 I really can't even keep up anymore. Now, a new survey from Change Research shows that a whopping 55% of millennial and Gen Z women find it a turnoff if their partner listens to the Joe Rogan Experience, and over three-quarters, 76% of women said they would not date someone who supports Trump. Apparently, women in this age bracket, the age bracket 18 to 34 that I'm also a part of, prefer men who will go see the Barbie movie and presumably are scared of guns. But I think this survey is hogwash and not indicative of most women who exist outside of Portland, Seattle, San Francisco, or Los Angeles. You know, women who shave our legs and have hair colors that occur naturally in nature on humans, not tree frogs. Where are we represented in 2023? If you just look at social media, it would appear, keyword appear, men want to be women, women want to be lesbians, and conservative blue checkmark influencers on Twitter seemingly want women in burqas cleaning the kitchen and baking pies. We are between a rock and a woke place, but the other side of the rock is prudish and boring and also whiny. So what is the solution? For conservative women, or even just women who identify as women, who care even a little bit about how we look and dress and act and don't hate men, to start standing up to both sides of the spectrum. I'm a conservative woman who is married, but I'm not going to bake pies all day. I'm going to work and I'm going to make money, and sometimes I'm going to wear short dresses and I'm going to drink alcohol and do whatever the hell I damn well please. But I'm also going to respect and love my husband and act like a female because I am one. And none of those things are a crime. Normal women, we exist, I promise you.